You are 5 brothers. I want you each to start a banking business in a different country. One to go and open a house in Paris, one in Vienna, one in London. Choose the most important centers, so that when money is to be sent from here to London, let us say, you won't have to risk life and gold. Amshel, here in Frankfurt, will just send a letter to Nathan in London saying, pay so-and-so. And that will be offset by loans from London to Frankfurt. Understand?
Yes, my brother.
In your day, there will be many wars in Europe. And nations that have money to transport will come to the Rothschilds because it will be safe.
Papa, you mustn't talk anymore. The doctor's...
I'm giving advice to our sons, Mama, that the doctor cannot give. Remember, unity is strength. All your lives you must stand by one another. No one brother must be allowed to fail while another brother succeeds. Your 5 banking houses may cover Europe, but you will be...
Shalom, shalom. All praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bahashem Rekah HaKodash, and shalom Labakarium Shol Yasharala the Moanas, to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. It's going to be a quick hit through the spirit. You know, I had this since the 22nd of March, and I'm going to just do a quick spirit. The spirit was on me through the spirit. So, as you can see, this was a 1933. Anyway, fair use under the 1976 Copyright Act. I'm not getting paid for none of this. It's only for educational purposes only. Please, Baba Kushai, Lord, don't let these devils. I know how to get down. Anyway, through the spirit, this film appeared in screens in 1934. That shows the Rothschilds, and this is how their history started. They started the banks in Europe. He had 5 sons. All right, now that's spiritual, because I think Esau. Let me see. Let me just fact check it real quick. Okay, Bible. Esau had 5 sons. Let's say if it's correct or not. According to Genesis 36, Esau, also named Edom, had 5 named sons from the wives while in Canaan, who became founders of major clans. See? And in this instance, these sons were Eliphaz, Reuel, Jeush, Jalam, and Korah. And these might just be those men. Those 5 sons might just be them coming back in the reincarnation. And as you can see here, it says they were founders of major clans. And in the time when they came back in the reincarnation, if that's them, they were founders of banks, which later became world banks, which they became strong. These are one of the top elite families that own the planet Earth, along with the Gettys and the DuPonts and the Oppenheimers, but the Rothschilds, which means red shield, all right, means red shield. So you can see this is them. These might just be them 5 sons, because Esau had 5 sons as well. All right, and then they became dukes. All right, and when you understand dukes in Europe, Esau, they titled themselves with those names, dukes. Only Esau, Edomites, Europeans, so-called white men, call themselves dukes. All right, as you can see here, let's go here real quick. Let me go to dukes. Let me see. All right. Oh, okay. Here we go. We just read this, right? Genesis 36 and 15. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn, the son of Esau, Duke Timon, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz. See? And people don't understand, these are the descendants of Esau who became the leaders of various clans. These are dukes. You go into that word duke. All right, let me see something. All right, here we go.
Strong's H441. Aloof. Aloof.
You can see masculine, docile, tame, intimate, chief. Right? These are the chief families of the Edomite Empire that control the planet Earth. All right, they're governors on this side. See, they're the governors. These are captains. All right, they govern the planet Earth in wickedness, and they own, the monetary system, if you understand. All right, chief. Let me see if we go to the Jacinius. Sometimes the Jacinius be familiar, intimate friend, husband, youth. Let me see, tame, and I saw it was a masculine, family, a leader of a family. There you go, a tribe, chief. All right, especially used of chiefs of the Edomites. See, all right, see it. All right, and that's them today. When we go into Europeans called dukes. All right, here we go. A duke is a high-ranking European noble. Show you that lineage. All right, show you that this is nobility. All right, the Rothschilds were nobility. These are they own the planet Earth. This goes back to the blessing that our forefather Isaac blessed Esau with. All right, and he's still, ruling under that blessing, but that blessing is about to expire. And this is why you're seeing these wars, the rumors of wars. The infrastructure of Babylon is broken and everything is just falling apart, left and right. The uproars of the people are protesting. The economy back in the Roman Empire, the denarius they used up for military budget. Well, what do you think Trump is doing? All right, this guy said he's not even going to buy. He doesn't even want to provide for daycare. All right. He said, we don't care. We can't do it. We're going to use it for our military budget. So they're doing the same thing they did back in the Roman Empire. These are the Edomites. These are the Roman Edomites all over again, man. All right, as you can see, a ranking European noble, historically ruling a duchy or serving as a top tier peer below kings and princes, originating from the Latin duke's leader. The title is known as Duke in France, Herzog in Germany, and Duke in Spain. These are all Edomites, all right? There you go. You can't get around it. So these are those families, man. They showed this in 1934. Fair use, and they became popular. They own the monetary system. Let's go to Psalm 73, and I'm gonna make this short, show you. When you read this chapter, it's going into Esau, but let's go out. Let's read verse 7. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish. See, they are corrupt, right? And speak wickedly concerning oppression, man. They speak loftily, man. Proud. And when you go into the NLT, it said, these fat cats, see, have everything their hearts could ever wish for, man. See that? And remember, their eyes stand out with fatness. This was the blessing. He was going to get the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven, and he's going to rule by the sword. So these are fat cats, filled with money. They own everything, but see, their rulership is expiring. Call Halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So there you go. These are these Edomites right here, man. Abba Rothschild, you're edified in the spirit.